What's going on? It's Coach Williams, and I'm back for another breakdown. So today we are going to talk Zah Frazier out of the University of Texas, San Antonio. Wanted to break this guy down. Watched him at the Senior Bowl, watched the Senior Bowl practices. Was like, okay, there's something to work with here. Went in and watched a film, was really impressed. Didn't hit the 25 career plays on the ball, but his sophomore year he had some injuries, so he didn't play as many games, so he's really going off 2 seasons. So I think he had 17 career plays on the ball, so it's close enough for 2 seasons. But yeah, I wanted to break this guy down. Elite athlete, really good athlete, so let's jump right into this thing, okay? So 6'3" corner. All right, first play, moving like this. Right, you don't see a lot of 6'3" corners with hips like this, okay? So he's in that half turn and then sticks that foot in the ground and breaks. And so even though he doesn't make a play on this football here, he affects the receiver and makes sure that he has to survive it to the ground, gets the tackle. That's impressive for a corner this size, man, to be able to move that lightning quick. All right, so Matthew Golden again, right? Last play was Matthew Golden. He's got him again here. And so he's in zone coverage here. We get this sail concept, but he's running a post, so it's almost like a switch vertical here. And so Matthew Golden ran 4.29, but similar to what I talked about with Jahdae Barron, I don't see 4.29 on film. But with Zah Frazier, 4.35 at the combine, yeah, I see that on film. So this post route, he is all over it, on top of it. In phase, dominant position. I'm the one that's going to get the ball if anyone's going to get it. Really impressive play right there. All right, this one might be one of my favorite plays, even though it's a completion. It just shows the intelligence of his football IQ here, okay? So we get this unbalanced formation, so we get the tackle over formation, right? And in college football, tackles are not eligible. You have to wear an eligible number to be able to catch the football, right? So tackle's not eligible here. Everybody on this side of the formation is dead. So he knows if there is a receiving threat, it's going to come from the opposite side. You can see his eyes. He's looking this way, waiting for something to come across. The route that ends up being completed comes late, so he only sees this guy here. So he goes and tries to help out with this receiver, but since he's over the top and he has vision of what's going on, he's still able to break downhill and make a play on it. And so you'll see from the tight angle here, right? This is a really good job of him. Look at where his eyes are. He recognizes that the tackle is over here. Calvin Banks, this guy is not going to catch a pass. So eyes are over here, waiting for something to come back across. Can see from the stripe of the helmet. All of his vision is over here. And so they run the play. And so he gets his run pass read, right? Because the first thing he's thinking is, okay, guard pulls, so maybe it's a run play, so he's going to get downhill. Then he realizes it's pass, has himself pointed this way, waiting for something to come across, and then ball's completed, rallies up and makes a tackle. Just very high football IQ right there. All right, so really good job for a big dude. This guy can break, man. So we were talking about Siobhan Revell. He was getting a second and a half on these kind of breaks. Man, half a second. And the thing about this one, too, is he slips and stumbles on this one. So his break would have been even faster if he didn't get that little gather step there. So really impressive. Really impressive ability to move. I don't think people understand sometimes how impressive it is at 6'3" to be able to move like this. All right, so this one, really good job here on the out and up. Like, just does not bite on this out route, right? Does not bite on the out route. Stays nice and square, then gets back in a half turn, and then he looks and notices he's not in his blind spot and he's over the top. So he just keeps vision over the top of him, sees the football, and almost makes a play on it, right? Just really heady, savvy kind of stuff here, okay? So next play here, we got him in off coverage, and again, right, in that half turn with vision in a dominant position so he can see every receiver, right, sees the ball come out, ball's overthrown, he gets chipped. I mean, this is technically offensive pass interference here, but if he doesn't bump into him, he might have an opportunity, especially with his speed, to be able to get hands on that football. All right, so matched up with the tight end. The big thing with him and the question about him is the size. He's only 180 pounds at 6'3". He has got to put some weight on, but man, physical with this tight end here, right? Knocks him backwards. Look at his head go back all over this route. Gunnar Helm can't get off of him. Really good job. And then the other thing that comes up a lot on film, right? We're talking about guys running 40 times and not showing up on film. This guy runs the football every play. Every single play he runs the football. You will see that on the next couple plays here. All right. So here, right, physical, 180 pounds, doesn't matter. Up here with Matthew Golden driving him backwards. Golden has hold of his face mask here. Should definitely be a penalty, but doesn't matter. He's getting physical with him. 180 pounds, it doesn't matter. Another one here with Isaiah Bond. Comes off the ball and tries to block him. He does a good job of locking him out. He's got super long arms, so locks this guy out and throws him off, and then again, pursuit to the football. Turns around, talks to him, says, man, we might play at a lower level of football, but I ain't playing at a lower level. I'm going to be here all day. All day. I love it. All right, so last play here. Again, really good job here. So this is cover 2. All right, we talked about this with Ravel, right? So it's cover 2. And this guy here is the curl match defender. So he should see this guy going into the curl window and drive it. But he's doing a good job of being in his spot, right? Squeezing this corner route and making sure that the safety is going to be able to get over the top of it if it breaks. But he could still have vision of the corner route and the curl match of the curl route and the curl match defender not driving on it. So he's ready to go, gets in here, and makes a tackle. Really impressive stuff here. Shows a really good football IQ. I was pleasantly surprised watching Zah Frazier. So he might end up somewhere in my cornerback rankings, and those are coming out very soon. So you are going to want to come back for more breakdowns. So as always, you know what it is. Coach Williams, Ball Hawks, we fly. I'm out. Peace.